I just got deported from Mexico about 2 weeks ago, and I'm still shocked. If you don't know, my fiance, Crystal, is Mexican. She's from Oaxaca. So we spend a lot of time down here in Mexico. But never did I think that I would be deported. So it all started on the 29th of November, whenever I arrived here in Puebla City. I went through immigration, and as normal, the immigration officer asked me, "How long are you going to stay in Mexico?" And I responded, 2 months. You see, I had already bought Airbnbs and plane tickets to stay here for 2 months. But he wrote 30 on my passport. I didn't even think that he would have done that. Anyway, so I went on with my life. And I spent Christmas down here in Puebla City. I'll put up some footage so you can see how beautiful it was. And then I went to my fiance's hometown in Oaxaca. We spent New Year's with her family. It was a great time. But before coming back, I needed to make sure my passport was in my backpack, because sometimes they ask for your passport before you get on a bus. So I checked it, and I happened to open up to the page with my visa for this stay, and I saw 30, which immediately was a red flag. I started getting scared. I looked up on Google, what do I do? What is going on? And essentially, Google told me, you're an illegal. You are an illegal alien in Mexico right now, and you need to go to an immigration office and fix this issue tomorrow. And so that's what I did. As soon as I got back to Puebla City, I went to the nearest immigration office. And I explained the situation to the woman. And her response was, "There's nothing I can do for you. I mean, you overstayed your visa. That's it. It doesn't matter that you bought Airbnbs for 2 months or that you scheduled your flights for 2 months in Mexico. At the end of the day, all that matters is what the immigration officer put in your passport." So that woman told me, you need to leave the country. And so that's what I did. I scheduled plane tickets for Guatemala City, which I never even really thought of going to Guatemala. But it was the closest place outside of Mexican territory. And so I booked those tickets and went to Guatemala a few days later. Now, I'm going to tell you guys about Guatemala in another video because it really was an amazing experience. However, that'll be another video. So apart from that, I got to the airport that day to go to Guatemala City, and I had to go to the immigration office. And there were angry people in there. I mean, I remember the security guard who let me in. He asked me like, "What's going on? What are you doing here?" And I told him, by accident, I overstayed my visa, and I'm really sorry. I explained the situation, and he was really angry with me. And he told me like, "You're gonna have to pay so much money because you overstayed your visa." I was like, "All right, whatever. I'll pay the ticket." And then I was told by the next person I had to talk to in immigration that I need a physical ticket or a paper ticket to show them so they can photocopy it. And so I went to the airline with which I was flying that day, which was Aeromexico. And they gave me my paper ticket and I brought it back. Now, thank God, there was a new security guard who was a kid. He was so nice, so chill. And a different woman who was going to do the paperwork as well. And they treated me very nicely. And I got this paper I'm going to put up on the screen that basically says I am going to leave Mexican territory right now on this flight, and basically just gave me permission to leave. And at the end of that, I literally asked the woman, don't I have to pay a ticket or something? And she said, no, you're good. Have a good day. So I didn't even have to pay that ticket that angry man was telling me I was going to have to pay. But anyway, the point of this video, other than for you to hear a story in English, is to tell you that if you are going to fly into a new country, check what number they put on your passport. Because at the end of the day, the immigration officer has all of the power, and he can tell you that you're going to stay for 1 day, 7 days. He could even tell you, you're not entering my country, go back. So keep that in mind and send this video to a friend if you know someone who is going to be traveling soon. I really wish that I would have known this before, but it's okay. Anyway, now I'm back here in Puebla, Mexico, and I have a 6-month visa, so I'm good to go for now. And if you're wondering where I've been, I'm sorry. I know I haven't been making videos. I've been working on an app that I'm really excited to show you that's called Lingo Diary. Now, if you've been watching my channel for a long time, you know that I'm big on journaling in a language I'm learning, which currently is still French. And so I made an app and a website that me and you can use for free that allows us to journal in our target language, or we can write an entry in our native language and have it translated by AI. And then we can learn from these journal entries. For example, if I see words I don't know, I can click on them, add them to my vocabulary vault, and study them later with flashcards or tests. Now, the app is brand new, and I know that it will get better with your feedback. So I'd really appreciate it if you check it out and tell me what you think in the comments. As always, it's a pleasure to be here talking with you. I hope you have a wonderful day. I'll see you soon. Goodbye.